Chris is enjoying his coffee nightclub.
Coffee raves, that's the name. Such a cool thing, honestly.
Really, such a cool thing. Can't people just hang out? Why have you got a name for something? I'm going to a coffee rave, having coffee during the day.
Don't you think
with a bunch of people?
Coffee rave sounds so much cooler.
But it's free, right? You just pay for the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah? Or do you have to pay for you pay to get into a coffee shop and then buy coffee?
Fucker, Welcome back, everyone.
Here we are again for the second time this evening
with Desert Diaries version 2 after first time round.
Because the phone
camera switched off.
So we've got a bit of a new theme that we're going to do.
It's not really new to us since we've just done it for half an hour. But
not a theme, but a new pattern.
What can the viewers expect from the new
concept? A little bit more structured, perhaps. Okay. I suppose. So we've got a bit of a structure. We're going to talk about, what we do on a personal level,
business level,
and a bit about Dubai. Things we like and that kind of stuff, yeah?
All right, let's get straight into it.
How was your day, Chris?
My day was absolutely useless.
Why was it useless, Chris?
All right, okay.
Sounds like a joke, doesn't it? Why was it useless?
No, it just sounds like a normal day in real estate, I would say.
It kind of does sound like a normal, unfortunately, yeah. But we go on, what happened?
All right, so I've been on 2 project launches.
Yep. What is a project launch exactly?
That's when, so I sell off-plan property. That means properties that are yet to be built.
Right.
And when a company starts selling those projects, they create a massive party where they invite all of the brokers to get them really hyped to sell this particular development.
Yes.
And that's what's called a project launch.
Does it matter if you've got a big broker to a small broker? What do you expect at these launches?
Okay, so
this is a leading question.
Really depends on the project and the developer, what you can expect at the launch.
Okay.
Rule of thumbs, the smaller and insignificant the project, the bigger the party.
Bigger the event, yeah.
Because the big developer doesn't need to do anything exciting for the people to be interested in it.
Yeah.
While the up and coming developers, they really need to create a hype for people to sell their product.
That makes sense. Yeah,
and that's why they put a lot of effort in that.
So you went to 2 today?
I went to 2, yeah.
Were they good?
Well, so it was good. I'm well fed.
Oh, okay. So that's the main thing, yeah?
But no, so the thing is, the 2 launches I went today were extremely crowded. So to have a project launch here in Dubai, it's they create this massive hype. So they invite hundreds of people. So the first one I went today was actually in a massive theater.
Right.
It was about, I would say 300 to 500 agents.
That's a big event.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And so the way how they do this is they invite everybody. Then they had this massive show in that theater. Yeah. Which is actually in the La Pearl show. That's a.
Haven't been, but you should go. Apparently,
it's super good. Yes.
You been?
I've been twice already. Yeah. When my family was here.
Yeah. Okay.
So usually they have this thing in there. Which, it's a theater where the floor can be flooded with water. Yeah. They will have crazy stunts with motorcycles and
they dive in and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's really one of the most spectacular shows.
Yeah.
So they use this kind of setup to present their 5-story building somewhere in the outskirts of Dubai.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Is it a nice looking building?
It's a very nice building, yeah.
Loads of cool amenities?
It does, yes.
There you go.
And it's actually a very cool area. It's in Motor City where the 2 of us started Set the guy who lives 20 minutes further out in the desert.
Enough of these jokes about that. We live a good 30 minutes outside of Dubai.
Where did the food that we just had come from?
Motor City.
There we go.
Okay, Motor City's pretty good. And you got the racetrack there.
Exactly, yeah.
This is pretty good. So, jumping around, but one thing I think I love about Dubai is the fact that certain things are named certain things. Like Motor City has literally a racetrack in it, a couple of racetracks. It's got loads of car dealerships. It's for motors. And then you've got like Technology City, and it's all the big tech companies. And I think
in
it's really cool.
Downtown, where everything's down. Everyone's always down.
So, and your second launch today?
Yeah. Second one was not even possible to go in because there was so many people. It's crazy, you know. Like there's like.
Did they have food there, or you didn't get that far?
No,
they didn't have food there.
They didn't.
Right.
That's the government,
right.
Big developer.
Big. They don't need to.
Massive project, no need for the food. Which is unfortunate because sometimes you assume that the people that go to those events really are just going for the food.
Yeah.
Like you will literally have people that you think they probably only eat on those launches because they stack up the food like that, and they as soon as the buffet is open, people start running. It's like when you feed the needy.
Yeah.
That is a real estate event, and that's actually why my company doesn't allow us to eat on those things.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I have to do it secretly. Not
they
gonna
don't
lie.
allow. Do they? Is it just food?
There is okay. So tomorrow I'm actually going on one. There will be booze as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm really surprised at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on the developer.
Right.
Like if they
Yeah.
like all of the, I would say like the big governmental here, there's no alcohol. But small and boutique.
They're like, we got to bring people in.
Exactly. Like the more fucked up the people,
Yeah.
the more they're in the mood to call the client after. Listen, I got the best project ever.
Well, that sounds cool. Do you know, it's interesting because Chris and I work in different areas of real estate. Still real estate, still selling stuff. But what we do is ready property, and what Chris specializes in is off-plan. And it's very different.
So how was your day today?
Well, my day was very exciting. Thank you for asking. My day was spent standing in a very busy trustee's office doing a transfer of property to someone. Well, I got there at 11:15 and I left at about 4. I think I called you about 4:30, something like that. It was just nothing to do with the DLD or anything like that. It was to do with the seller, actually.
The massive amount of commission you got.
Huge
so it
amount
took
of
so long
commission.
to count the money.
I had to count it. It took me like 6 hours. But no, it's because they've just changed the rules in the way that we deal with POAs.
Okay,
So,
what is a POA?
What a POA is what's POA stand?
Power of attorney.
Do you know, all of a sudden I'm thinking person of authority.
I think like some yeah, person. Yeah, it could be,
It could be, I don't, but my brain
like an authorized person.
Yeah, well, so listen, it's late, it's now 8:30. I'm very tired. It's been a long day, so forgive me. But yeah, power of attorney. So what happens is, let's say I'm in England, Chris is here in Dubai, I give him the power of attorney to sell my property. It used to be that all you had to do was get a letter from the court that was attested and it's done, and you could have at it. They've tightened up the rules. So now, I think from the 1st of last month, I think they brought this in, I would have to get on a Zoom call with the trustee to make sure I'm who I am. And I have to get on and say, you know, my name's Daniel, I've appointed Chris, he's my POA, here's my passport, and blah, blah, blah. And they never used to have to do that, but now I guess they've realized it's a bit...
Yeah, because the agent could just go there with that document and say...
Yeah, let's move this property from Dan to Chris.
Exactly, and that person would be there as well, the POA, obviously.
Yeah.
But now it doesn't work like that.
And also because there's so many different languages and everything else, it makes it much better doing that. So we did that. Unfortunately, the seller's agent hadn't prepared the seller to do this. So we called the seller. He's not there. He's not ready. He realizes that he might have to get on a phone call, but doesn't realize it's a Zoom call. Doesn't have his passport with him. His passport is at home, which is 40 minutes drive from where he's at work. So it was just a nightmare. So
probably even for this guy was a nightmare. Like he stood up thinking he's just gonna receive a massive check and do no work, and all of a sudden he's like
running
cruising
around,
through the traffic trying to get his passport.
And the thing is, in Dubai, they're definitely tightening up on a lot of things, which is much better for the real estate industry. But it can always be, you know, like, oh, maybe we'll just push this through, or someone will help this and that. But it's not. There's no. If you're not on this Zoom call and you don't have your ID, you're not selling your property, and it has to be that way, and it's making everything a lot cleaner and more efficient. But yeah, today unfortunately, I was there for
can't even bribe anyone over here. Huh?
That's not gone are the
that
days.
is so weird, by the way, that like Dubai is so straight with everything, even though like for example, like when I was in Egypt on a holiday, so pretty much neighbor country, like literally they wanted us to bribe them to like skip the queue in the airport. It was so funny actually. So this guy, like he picks us out outside. He's like, come with me, and we're like, okay, like just leaving that little shuttle bus that like dropped us off from the hotel to the airport. So he's like, come with me. And then we see this massive queue leading all the way to like the security gate.
Yeah.
And he's just like, no, you can skip it. And we're like, oh, this is so nice.
Thank you.
People angrily look at us while we're passing everybody, just like, VIPs. And then right in the front, he's like, okay, squeeze in here. He's just like pushing the people away a little bit. And we're like,
this is weird.
And then he's like, okay, now pay me. And we're like, what for? He's like, well, you can skip the queue. It's like, well, you just made us push in.
Yeah, we skipped it.
And we're like, do you even work here? He's like, doesn't matter. It's 15 euros. And we're like, well, it does matter. Fuck off.
Really?
Yeah.
And what happened?
And we just stayed. And
Really?
the guy fucked off.
No.
Yeah.
I would have given him the 15 years. I'm like, that's not fun.
No, I mean, it's not even his job. He's just like motivating people to skip the line.
Yeah.
And then charges them money. So because he helped them forget about their ethics.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So no bribery over here, unfortunately.
No, absolutely not. So they're the trustees' office is now very, very strict, and
not even the taxi drivers try to fuck you.
No, absolutely,
yeah.
You can't. It's a misconception that you can do this, you can do that, and perhaps it did exist before, but certainly now it doesn't.
I don't think Dubai was ever.
Yeah, no, it's now very, very strict, and yeah, I mean certainly my experience in real estate anyway. So.
I mean, real estate is a different thing.
Yeah. If there was one industry where there's a lot of people trying to do that stuff, it probably is real estate. So if it's not happening here, it's not happening. So yeah, that was my day. I was stuck doing that. And,
so what's going on in general in your private life?
Oh, that's a bit weird, wasn't it? What, we're going on holiday.
Okay.
We're going to Thailand in a few days.
Thailand.
Yeah, we're going there on Tuesday.
How long are you going to stay? What are you going to do?
What are we going to do? We are going to relax on the beach and have lots of massages.
With each other, or are you going to involve
Who knows?
a third party in that?
Nothing like that, Chris. Nothing like that. I love a massage.
Huh?
Pfizer loves them. Actually, Pfizer doesn't like a massage.
She doesn't?
No, she doesn't. She gets very uneasy about massages.
Okay.
Ticklish. Yeah. So, that's something else. I'm not going to say that. Yeah, she likes it in a specific way. Yeah. So yeah, we're doing that. We're going to Bangkok for a couple of days. We're going to eat lots and lots of food. We're going to go to Koh Samui, just hang out, relax, do some swimming, get some massages, and that's it. I'm going to do nothing.
Sounds so good.
Yeah, that's it.
That's like perfect way to disconnect from Dubai
Yeah.
and just have a good time.
Yeah.
Did you check what which season it is?
Yeah, it's going to rain the whole time we're there.
Is it?
It's meant to, yeah.
Yeah, because I've been in early summer.
Yeah.
And it was rainy season.
Yeah. We've been told that at the moment it's not raining, so it's okay. But probably when we turn up, it will start raining. But you know what, we were joking about it. Honestly, I don't care. You know, we haven't been away together like this, where we've been away together, but it's obviously going to see family and things like this. Where this is purely vacation. So if it rains all day, we're just going to chill out and do nothing. You know?
And also, I think it hasn't rained in Dubai since the floods.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
Yeah.
That's a year ago.
Yeah.
God, do you remember that? That was some crazy times, wasn't it?
That was wild, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we were stuck in a place for 3 days, and then even when we, got out.
Oh, true. You were in one of the properties that you managed, and then you got stuck there.
Yeah, 3 days. We couldn't get out. It was crazy. And then when we did get out, there was like cars abandoned at the side of the road. It was like the weirdest thing. Like nothing wrong with it.
And then they all cleared it up in like 4 days.
Yeah, instantly, just gone. Like it never happened. But yeah, it was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I was like, so I wanted to use the time since it's bad weather to go to the sauna. So I went downstairs, which the sauna is on the podium level, so like on the 4th floor.
Right.
And I could already see that outside the podium was already flooded. So I'm going into the sauna, and then at some point I see like a little bit of water coming through at the door. So when I open it, it goes like whoosh.
No.
And the whole gym was already underwater like that. And in that moment, obviously, the sauna as well.
And you're like,
it was funny because like some of the people were still working out in the gym. They're like, whatever, like the water up until the knee.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, it was, obviously it was very difficult for a lot of people, and a lot of homes got damaged and everything else. But yeah, it was wild. Yeah. But yeah, we haven't had any rain for ages, so I don't know. So, yeah. I mean, quite nice to see it.
Enjoy in Thailand, 2 weeks.
Yeah. And what about you? What are you up to?
Not much, honestly. Like just living.
Chris is enjoying his coffee nightclub.
Coffee raves. That's the name. Such a cool thing, honestly.
Really, such a cool thing. Can't people just hang out? Why have you got a name for something? I'm going to a coffee rave, having coffee during the day.
Don't you think
with a bunch of people?
Coffee rave sounds so much cooler.
But it's free, right? You just pay for the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah? Or do you have to pay for entry? You pay to get into a coffee shop
look at that
and then buy
cheeky
coffee.
Fucker, like, after making fun of it. No, it's not for free. Some are for free though, which I didn't tell you earlier.
Oh wow!
Look at you
what
now.
Are these? I know Starbucks.
Huh?
Is that what it's called? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
No, so a coffee rave is pretty much like a party during the day, where instead of drinking alcohol, people are just drinking coffees or like waters or whatever.
Brilliant.
And as stupid as that sounds, but it's actually cool because the people are in a good mood. Everybody wants to connect. And it's just, I mean, for me, honestly, coming from a background where, first of all, nobody dances when it's bright and definitely not when you're sober, like it is weird. But I really do enjoy those kind of things because you can have fun. At the same time, you're not hungover the next morning and you...
Sounds amazing, Chris. Sounds amazing.
So you want to go?
No.
Sunday.
Have a matcha tea.
Matcha latte with a soy milk.
Yeah.
You're one of those soy boys.
Yeah, no. I think you like the nut juice. You can stick to the nut juice. I'll just stick to a straightforward coffee. But anyway, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, getting out there, nice, experiencing stuff. Yeah.